Everything we were told from mainstream fitness is one big fat lie? What if everything that mainstream fitness that talks about doing more and more and harder workouts and eating less and less and eliminating food groups, what if that just wasn't true? Hey everybody, I'm Brian, founder of FatLossAfter40.com, and I'm here to tell you that it is not true. If you're over the age of 40, the game has changed. The rules of fitness have changed, and if you don't change the way you approach your health and fitness and fat loss, it's going to be nearly impossible to get the results that you desire and deserve. If you're over 40, you already know that it's challenging enough to get the results. What used to work suddenly stops working. In the old days, the 20s and 30s, we used to be able to, I don't know about you, but speak for myself. I used to be able to just skip a few meals, do a couple extra workouts, and the weight just melted off. But after the age of 40, all that changes. So we have to change our perspective. It's a new nuanced way to work out. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to achieve those health and fitness and fat loss results. So more importantly, I want you to remind you that there's more food and less exercise, which is going to be a limiting self-belief right off the bat that I want to talk about because, again, mainstream fitness has just told us one way of doing it. So that alone is going to be a little controversy, but that's okay. You need to hear this message and you need to apply this. So first off, it comes down to four things that's going to help us achieve our health and fitness and fat loss goals after 40, because make no mistake about it, after the age of 40, your number one goal, your big domino needs to be reset and renewed your sluggish metabolism. After years of yo-yo dieting, years of genetics, years of just the aging process of losing weight, gaining the weight back, all of that, it just stunts and stalls your metabolism, and that is what makes it an uphill battle to lose the weight. It seems like you could work so hard and you just don't get the results. It is so crushing, and that is the reason why. So once we fix your metabolism, once we push over that big domino, everything else just seems to fall in place and become so much easier. So we're going to focus on these four things to accomplish just that. All right, first off is food. Now this is going to blow you away. When it comes to food, we want more, not less. What? I know that's crazy, but it is so true. And oftentimes when people come to us, they're only eating like 1,000 calories, 1,100 calories. That's starvation. And if you're eating anything less than 1,200 calories a day, that's considered a starvation diet. And what happens is you can't sustain that. You can only do it for a little bit of time. Second is you're probably losing water weight, you're losing muscle tone. Third, and this is the big one, is it's really slowing your metabolism down, because when you starve yourself like that, it slows your metabolism down. And fourth, I'll add a fourth one in there. It's a miserable way to live. No one wants to live when you're in a deficit like that, when you're always starving yourself. So what happened physically is it raises your cortisol levels. When your cortisol levels are elevated, it throws your whole hormonal profile out of whack. And if your hormones are out of whack, male or female, it is going to be impossible to lose weight. So we want you to get, excuse me, at least 1,600 to 1,800 calories a day. So we want you to actually eat more than what traditional mainstream fitness tells you. And for us, we have found all food groups are good. We are inclusive, not exclusive, meaning that carbohydrates are part of the program. Fats are part of the program. Foods you love should be part of the program, and most importantly is make sure you get enough protein. Now we do want to prioritize at least 100 grams of protein a day. That is important because nothing will keep your metabolism boosted and elevated like protein. So if you want to be in that fat burning zone, eat enough protein. Eat your 100 grams of protein. Second thing we're talking about is exercise. Again, this is going to break down some limiting self-beliefs, but here we want less, not more exercise. Again, I know that's totally contrary to what you've been told, but here's why that's important. You see, again, as we age, we want just the right amount of exercise to stimulate and ignite our sluggish metabolism. If we do too much, again, it puts too much pressure, too much stress on the body, cortisol levels rise, we're overtraining our bodies in cortisol, we are not going to lose fat that way. We might lose weight, but that weight comes back. We're not actually losing fat. So what do we want to do? When we say we want less, not more, that means first off is you got to stop with the soul-crushing cardio. Cardio is okay, but that's not going to get you your health and fitness and fat loss goals. If that really is your goal, you need progressive strength training. Here is why. When you strength training, that resets your metabolism. It keeps it elevated for up to 72 hours afterwards. That's the holy grail of fitness. I don't know about you, but I love how that sounds. I could do a workout today and up to 3 days afterwards, I'm still burning fat even while I sleep. Cardio doesn't do that. Nothing else does that like strength training. So focus on less and not more. Quality strength training as opposed to more. Again, do you want to live in the gym or do you want to get in and do your 30-minute strength training workout, get your results, get stronger, get fitter, get more endurance, get sculpted, get lean, get toned? So look, we all want, anyways, cardio is not going to do that. Strength training is where it's at. All right, number 3 is walking. When I say walking, what I'm really talking about here is just getting your 10,000 steps. Whether it's your Apple Watch, your Fitbit, whatever it is, make sure that you're just being more active. And the beauty of that, of those devices, is it gives you feedback. It's binary. At the end of the day, I look at my watch. How many steps did I get? Oh, well, I had 6,000 steps. Well, tomorrow I better be a little bit more active. Then you can start coming up with habits and strategies like, okay, how can I get more steps? Maybe I'll park a little bit further away at work. Maybe I'll go for a walk after dinner. Maybe I'll do some more chores around the house. Those are all ways to get more activity. And again, you can see that and it's binary. You know, am I winning or am I losing? Am I getting my steps? Am I not? That feedback is invaluable to help you come up with strategies. Okay, I'm just going to, after dinner, I want to start going for a walk. And then before you know it, you can build up. This week I did 6,000. Maybe next week I'll do 7,000 steps. Maybe the week after I'll do 8,000 steps. Again, you can see that progress. Nothing more motivating than that. Last but not least is sleep. I suck on this one. I tell you, it is so hard for me to get the 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I'm usually around 6. I'll be honest, it's hard with my work, my client load, my businesses. It's tough to get that amount of sleep, but it really is so important. I am guilty of this. Don't be like me. Try and get 7 to 8 hours of sleep because rest is so valuable. We know that. And again, years ago, we didn't. Like, it used to be almost a badge of honor. I don't need sleep. I'll sleep when I'm dead, blah, blah, blah. Now we know that's not true. That actually, if you don't get enough sleep, you'll be dead before you know it, because sleep is when you rejuvenate yourself, you regenerate, you repair yourself while you sleep. If you don't get that, that is going to be a step in the wrong direction when it comes to your health and fitness and fat loss goals. So there you go. There's your 4 things. And the big takeaway of this: more food, less exercise. Probably never thought you'd hear me say that, but if you follow that, I promise you, you're going to get the body that you want. You're going to get the energy that you need, and you're going to get the confidence that you deserve. Guaranteed.